Okay, now we have a Stanhopea that needs some new sphagnum moss. It's looking like it wants to lean over to one side, and I don't like that. I put mine on my own homemade rafts, and the reason I do this is it makes it easier to repot. All it is 1x2 wire cloth. It's very sturdy enough to stay level when the plant is on it. And what I have for potting today is sphagnum moss. I have my disinfectant solution made up, the SA20 disinfectant, so I can put that in my sphagnum moss. And I'm going to go get that right now. I think it's just here under the table. So I'm going to put the camera down and get that. Okay, so I have my moss, and I have a fresh piece of newspaper. Here's my moss. I'm going to put a little bit of the disinfectant in here and work it around, because moss can have a bug in it that can make you sick. So that's why you wear gloves and you disinfect. Okay, now I'm going to take the construction of this is very simple. It's just 3 sides. It's bent in 2 places, and the plant sits here, and it's open in the bottom, and the roots are there, and the plant just loves it. It's I think much easier than trying to do it in a basket or one of those octagonal pots. I think I'm going to take the hanger off. And these, of course, are in my area of growing where it's very shady, but it's also, they get a lot of circulation, wind circulation, and they really love it. I don't have any problem with fungus or mites or scale. Just, you know, sometimes I get a grasshopper up there. Okay, so I'm just going to grab hold of it, and it comes right off, as you can see. And I'm just going to come over here and get rid of this little bit of moss. And here you can see the basket, how it's made. It's very simple, very easy. It lasts for, you know, 20 years. It's galvanized, and it's a good thing. Okay, so I'm back now. Here's the plant. I've taken the moss that was around here that was all full of algae that didn't look good, and taken that off. And the rest of it is okay. If you look at the bottom, it seems to be fine, so I'm not going to disturb it, because I'm going to check it again next year and see, you know, if it needs it then it'll get a new one. And always change your paper when you get a new pot. That's the rule. You want to keep the virus away. So I'll put a little bit of new sphagnum here, and set this guy down. I'm going to put it this way. See, it's even starting to grow a inflorescence right here. Okay. And I'm going to put some up under, kind of give it some support so it'll be up instead of falling over. And when you grow this way, you don't have to pack the raft with moss. You only need to keep it around the roots so the roots will have something to grow in. I think the practice of packing a big basket with moss is just kind of a waste. So we're going to put that in there and just put this up around here. And you'll see it does have roots that kind of go upwards, and those are the roots that are going to be catching the leaves and things that fall. I'm going to just tuck those in there so they'll have some. And if the plant is wobbly, this one isn't, but if it is, you can just take a piece of wire and if it was wobbly, just secure it this way to your wire, either in the bottom or on the sides, and you could do that a couple of different ways like that. That will keep it secure. So, there we have it. We have our new wardii all potted up. It's very happy, good looking plant. Here's the inflorescence I was talking about. You can see it right there starting to come. But the inflorescence will go straight down, or sometimes they'll come out the side. It just depends on what the plant wants to do. And that's it for Stanhopea. Very easy to grow, great plant.